Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Arizona Cardinals. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
13 yards there and a Washington first. Now Burrow on 1st down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Second and 10 now, Burrow. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
49-yard line.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Down Washington.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now it's 2nd and 9. to the ground. This time Cook. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And he will bring this all the way up.
It's an easy. Take care of the football. We're on the road. You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you. Move on. Long way to go in this one.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I'm going back to you.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register while we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs, that they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the...
And now off to the right. Dobbins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play.
1st down, Washington.
First down, here's Burrow. And Stills bringing it in. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cardinals 7, Washington nothing.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of the goal line.
2nd and goal from the 1. They try again with Cook. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Dalvin Cook, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's second and 9. Haskins will throw. Flush to his right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's again to Cook. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
The ball carrier.
From the 28, it's second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
And they go play action now. Burrow dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now.
Brings up
That's what they wanted out of that first down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or save.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Dalvin Cook with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And Washington has taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes this Washington 14. Cardinals 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 50 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Dobbins, the ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of
working with 2nd and 5 now.
And 5 at the 12-yard line.
A shotgun snapper to give to Dobbins. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Albert Okuebuna with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
He is good.
And he's got it up and through.
Ties the game at 14. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
At the 29-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
At their own.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On 1st down, it's Haskins. That's complete. Okuebuna. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now it's Haskins. And that'll be incomplete.
Haskins' pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Door set. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Haskins. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And this drive will start in enemy territory as that gets out of bounds on this side of the 50. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the 2nd half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan showing you.
Snap comes at 1. Now Haskins. He rifles one that's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Try to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
He was brought down.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Yards to go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. first and 10. Joe Burrow. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. DJ Moore, his second touchdown on the season. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes this Washington 21, Cardinals 14.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the 33-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Haskins. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff for Dobbins. Michael Brockers in on the stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
Now Haskins to throw it. Forced out to his left. Haskins hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On first and 10, it's Dobbins. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Another run here with Dobbins. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a third and 3. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a third and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the fourth and final quarter. From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Short of the goal.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal.
Second and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now it's Haskins. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
You can fold it, you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him hate, watch him lurk, can't relate. Watch his dirt, after mud, after dirt, above the waters, in the mercy.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Try to run with Dobbins. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. J.K. Dobbins. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
That ties the game.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And this one's incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. A give. This is Cook. And he stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
4 yards. It's now 4th down.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. He's coming. He's running.
Here we go with Haskins. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
At the 25-yard line.
Pick your game up. Hey, Mike 55. You can't block me. You can't block me.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. 55, my guy, 55. All day, every day, any day. Mike 55, Mike 50. No smoke. Eat.
Haskins to throw. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
And, Charles, this infraction is going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Now it's Haskins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
7-yard line.
One more time with Dobbins. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. J.K. Dobbins with 3 seconds remaining. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Makes the score Cardinals 28, Washington 21.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken from about the 12.
Today's final score, Cardinals 28.
Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing